today we will do the quick revision of lesson number 4, that is materials, metals and non-metals. Okay, so first we will discuss about the physical property. What is the physical property? Physical property is the outer appearance. Okay, so all the properties related to outer appearance we will be discussing here. First, appearance. Metals are shiny, non-metals are dull. Hardness, metals are hard, non-metals are brittle. Malleability, that means converting into sheets. Metals are malleable, non-metals are non-malleable. Ductility, that is converting into wires. Metals are ductile, non-metals are non-ductile. Sonorous, that is making a ringing sound. Metals are sonorous and non-metals are non-sonorous. Next is conductor of heat. So metals are good conductor of heat, non-metals are bad conductor of heat. Next is conductor of electricity. Metals are good conductor of electricity and non-metals are bad conductor of electricity. Next we will do chemical properties of metals and non-metals. First is reaction of oxygen. When metals react with oxygen, they form metal oxide, which is basic in nature. As you can see, magnesium reacting with oxygen forming magnesium oxide. When oxygen is reacting with non-metals, it is also forming a oxide, but it is called as non-metallic oxide, which is acidic in nature, which turns blue color to red color litmus, and it is converting red color to blue color litmus. Okay, and the reaction of this is iron plus oxygen plus water gives Fe2O3, that is iron oxide. This is the reaction of rusting of iron. Next is reaction of water with metals and non-metals. When metal react with water, some of them react very vigorously, very fastly. For example, sodium. You must have seen some people are there, they are throwing sodium in the water and suddenly it catches fire. Okay, so that is the example of sodium or metal reacting with water. While some others are reacting slowly, for example iron. If you will put iron in water, then it will react very slowly. Next is non-metal. They do not react with water, that's why they are stored in water, because they are very reactive with air. For example, phosphorus. Now, next is reaction of acids. When metals reacts with acids, it forms hydrogen gas, and if you will bring a burning candle near it, then it will burn with a pop-up sound. Next, with non-metals, it will not react with acids. Now, next is reaction of base. It will react with base to form again hydrogen gas, but with non-metals, it is a complex reaction. Next is displacement reaction. As the word is suggesting, displace, that is moving from its original place to somewhere else. See, this is copper sulfate, which is blue in color. When it reacts with zinc, it takes the place of copper and it displaces the copper from its original place, and it becomes a colorless solution, and copper comes in red solution. So here you can see the more reactive zinc is displacing the less reactive metal, and this reaction is known as displacement reaction. This is very, very important for class 10 also. Uses of metals and non-metals. First is oxygen. It is a non-metal which is used by all living organisms in breathing. N and P, that is nitrogen and phosphorus, used as fertilizers for plants. Chlorine, which is used for water purification. Iodine, which is used as antiseptic in hospitals. Sulfur, which is used in crackers. Now, uses of metal. Metals are used in machinery, automobiles, trains, satellites, aeroplanes, utensils, water boilers, industrial gadgets, etc.